I don't care what anybody says. We're starting with Amanda Nunes and Cris Cyborg.
Damn right.
If you missed the show, the 135-pound champion Amanda Nunes, who ended the career of Ronda Rousey, stepped into the octagon with Cris Cyborg, the 145-pound champion, the queen of... Literally, she's one of only 2 women in the division. I guess you could throw some other women in there, but basically, it's a division built for Cris Cyborg. 145-pound division. This was a fight at featherweight, 145 pounds. Nunes going up in weight to face Cris Cyborg. They had a 51-second firefight, and Amanda Nunes knocked her out. First ever 2-division women's champion. She is now the 145 and 135-pound champion. She has destroyed Ronda Rousey. She has destroyed Cris Cyborg. She destroyed Miesha Tate. She is the greatest female MMA fighter of all time. Does anybody disagree with this?
If they can't, they're either a moron or they're trolling. I mean, you can put her in the conversation for greatest, regardless of gender. That's an impressive resume right there. And, I mean, she made Cyborg look bad. I mean, this was, and I mean, Cyborg looked like a killer, like her whole career, and just looked so much bigger than everyone she's been in the cage with. And man, Nunes, when they stood, face to face, Nunes is a little shorter, but she looked like as big, if not bigger, than Cyborg, and she schooled her. I mean, this was not close. And Dominic Cruz was talking afterwards about a rematch, and I don't think anybody needs to see a rematch of this.
Well, they don't, but I mean, if you're going to do another 145-pound championship fight, I mean, your options are limited.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's either that or Megan Anderson, who, won a fight kind of by fluke, or, they just, actually, I even said in the report that there's no other women, completely forgetting that they did a tough season this year, built around 145-pound women. So, I guess there's some contenders there, but, there's nobody at 135 or 145 that could even give Nunes a competitive fight, I don't think.
So she goes out there afterwards, cut a hell of a promo, says she expected it to go down this way. She signed the contract. As soon as she signed it, she says she knew this was going down. She told, I'm the best. She said, I want to be in the Hall of Fame, which I think is, she has to worry about that. She says she's the lioness. She saw the blood. She went for it. Her coach told her that when Cyborg got desperate, go for it, and she did. There is one reason to potentially see a rematch, and that is that it was 51 seconds long. And it's not like Amanda didn't get hit. I mean, they just went in there and they just threw down. And she did win. It absolutely was not a fluke. But I mean, if the fight went around, 2 rounds, 4 rounds, I mean, maybe something would be different. Who knows? I mean, just because it was so quick, I mean, you could argue, hey, let's do it again and see what happens if it goes a little bit longer. If it even does. I mean, she could finish her in 51 seconds again.
Well, usually when you get a fight that goes like this, you want to get, 1 or 2 fights for the person that lost to kind of rehab themselves and then do it again. But Cyborg's only got 1 fight left in her contract. So it's either, a rematch with Nunes or they just pay her out and she goes, because I think she has to have that fight by March or the contract expires. So, and honestly, even with this loss, I mean, do they even clear Cyborg in 3 months? I don't know. I mean, they'll do whatever they want to do. As evidenced by the main event. But, that I personally, I don't really care to see a rematch. But then again, I don't really know who else could fight Nunes right now. I mean, other than Shevchenko a third time. But I mean, I don't even see them going that way. Shevchenko's 2 weight classes lower now. But she's the only one that even gave Nunes a competitive fight in the last 5 years.